Demolisher TV with Sophia Melone. Hello, everyone. I am Sophia Melonē, the Debt Demolisher, here to bring you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you manage your financial baggage the right way. I am super excited to be before you guys tonight for another live stream night. Let me quickly switch out my background. I forgot to change this out. I immediately just went live, but I am super excited to be before you guys. Welcome on into this room. I am the creator, facilitator, host of this channel, the Debt Demolisher TV, and I'm super excited to be before you guys as we do yet again another tribute, another night to the one and only Miss Lisa Nichols. Now she's a Mrs. Okay. So shout out to Lisa Nichols. Today was her most beautiful, wonderfulest day. I know one of the things that I had mentioned was that I had an event to go to, but I didn't share exactly what it was, where it was, or all of that good stuff. But I want to tell y'all, today was just an amazing day. Today was beautiful. Let me give you I had a little glimpse that I forgot to switch out, but this is kind of like what it was looking like. So I wasn't really in the Bahamas, but I was in the Bahamas in spirit. Okay, in spirit. Okay, switch back. Just had to give y'all a little bit of a glimpse. How you guys are doing on this Friday night? I'm so excited that you are here. I'm still toasting. I'm just wonderful, beautiful. Today was just such a phenomenal day. And I'm just so grateful to have been able to be a part of witnessing this experience on today. When I tell you phenomenal. They still partying, but they had to let the Zoom folks go. But they still partying, but we were on it all day today, all day. And I want to tell you guys that I am just so honored and so excited for Lisa Nichols. Now, Lisa Nichols Hall. Can I get an amen? Come on, shout out to the bride and groom on today. Lisa and Marcellus got married today, and it was just so beautiful to be able to see. So, y'all, I'm just still on a high. I've been dancing. I feel like I was physically there. I'm sweating. We were partying and everything, just witnessing something beautiful. It was just absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Let me go ahead and start the Clubhouse room because that is what I did not do yet. So I'm going to put this URL in there, get that link so that way the folks who joins can be able to join and they'll be able to see us. Okay, so let's see who is in the building. We got Q Scott in the building. Hey, Q Scott. Hey, Q Scott, let's go. Acacia is in the building saying greetings, DDTV family. Go Acacia. Hey, Acacia. Go Acacia. Hey, Acacia. Coach Harut is in the building saying happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Coach Harut. I'm so glad to see you in the room. Welcome on into this room. Q Scott is saying beautiful. Thank you so much. And Q Scott got a hands raised. So I wasn't sure how long the party was going to be because I thought it was supposed to be over at 7. At least that's what the timeline said. But we were still going on. And they were still going on, and they cut us off at 8. But toast, cheers to the bride and groom. But yes, so I wasn't sure, so I couldn't tell you guys what time because I didn't know how long it was going to go, and I just didn't want to miss any of it. So we ended at 8. So I was like, perfect. Let me just pop on and see how everybody is doing, and that way we can have our quick live stream. Don't mind, we're not going to be long. But I do want to just talk about what gets celebrated, gets repeated. And this is something that Lisa Nichols says all the time. And this is a saying that I actually got from her, because when I heard her say it, I was like, wow, that is so true. What gets celebrated, what gets praised is what gets repeated. And she even said that on page 109 of our chapter readings. Lisa H is in the building saying hello, everyone. Hey, Lisa H, so good to see you. I was just telling everybody that I just came out of a beautiful wedding ceremony, beautiful virtual experience. I said, this is probably the best wedding I ever attended in my whole life. It was just beautiful, 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 absolutely beautiful, stunning, 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 just off the charts. I'm like, man, I wish I was there, but I felt like I was there. I felt like I was there, y'all, because I was partying. I had my glass. I had everything ready. I had my little Bahamas background ready. I had my love backgrounds ready. We was trained to go in there. Absolutely amazing. So Lisa says, you look stunning, Sophia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lisa. I had to put on a little bit of face. I don't really do makeup, but I had to put on a little bit of face today. So, you know, because we was all on the Zoom camera and stuff. So I had to make sure I was looking halfway decent. Acacia says, yes, she does. Thank you so much, Acacia. Thank you so much. And Coach Harut says, yes, beautiful. You look. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Harut. I appreciate it, you all. Appreciate it, you all. So let's get into this word, this message. How are y'all doing on today? Let me first check in and see how you guys are doing. Hoping that you guys had a great day. Hoping that you guys had a wonderful day and are just in a spirit of excitement. I hope that you've been able to catch up on your readings, getting caught up inside of what have we been covering so far, and just thinking about some of the, I guess, the quote that I put out there earlier, which we're going to talk about relatively shortly, but just even thinking about what are those things that, because what was the quote that I put out there? Take the steps now to create the habits, schedule the time and process the past, lavish on your self-care or lavish care on yourself, and celebrate your most recent wins. And I can't even remember what I said the assignment was because I'm still on a high. Okay. I'm just still on a high from this whole wedding situation. So I'm just, yes. Okay. So the thing was, name 7 things you would like to celebrate yourself for and why. Ooh, that was good. Did anybody do that exercise? Sharing what you wanted to celebrate yourself for? I'm going to tell y'all, I just want to celebrate myself for having fun, just having fun today and just being excited, playing the part. I mean, like playing our role, like it was just a wonderful experience on today. And even though I did have to work in the morning, I worked earlier and I literally stopped working right before everything started with the wedding. But it was perfect. It was perfect. And I tell you that this experience just was the highlight of my whole last 2 weeks. I absolutely feel no stress. I feel happy. I feel excited. Let me tell y'all something else, y'all. I have hope. I have hope. See, and when I say hope, I mean hope in a relationship space. Can we sidebar for a second? I feel so much hope. Witnessing this wedding on today, I have so much hope. I said, man, this is something that is not only inspiring, it is encouraging, and it's just beautiful to be able to witness, like, wow, there is hope. There is hope. There is hope. There is somebody out there for everybody. So somebody has their one body. We just got to be able to keep navigating ourselves and keep doing the work like this so that we can attract our somebody, so that we can attract our somebody in the most healthiest space that we can attract them in. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I'm just saying, y'all, I am just like, I feel so optimistic. I feel so excited. I feel just like, wow, it's just like love on another level, that I believe is out there for each and every one of us, We just got to make sure that we vet them. We got to make sure that we are doing the work within ourselves too, making sure that they do the work within themselves too, to make sure that they are in alignment with us so they can be equally yoked before we come on and join this union. But I am encouraged. I am encouraged. Okay. Put that as an affirmation. I am encouraged. Be encouraged. Hey, no matter what's going on. No matter what's going on. I'm not a singer, but I'm singing today. And this is not champagne. This is apple juice. Okay? Non-alcoholic. Apple juice. All right. We got Acacia saying, awesome. I love it. Amen. Divinity is saying, happy Friday, ladies. There is hope. Amen. Amen. Hi, Divinity. So good to see you. Happy Friday to you. So glad that you're here and you're in the room. So we were just talking about our readings today and some of the things that we had to cover. Of course, you guys know that we were closing out the ending of chapter 2 by reading the last 10 pages, 101 to 110. And with that, we covered a lot. Lisa Nichols, now Lisa Nichols Halls, because baby girl done changed her name. Come on, somebody. He liked it and he put a ring on it. Okay, shout out to that. Shout out to that. He liked it and he put a ring on it. But she talked a lot about continuing on, like how to understand and realize what you absolutely need to be good at. And I'm going to say what we absolutely need to be good at. I'm going to add in my own thing, becoming the best version of yourself. Because I tell you, when you prepare yourself by doing the work on yourself, when you prepare yourself by going through personal development, when you prepare yourself and get the proper healing that you know that you're going to need, especially if you have that desire to become in union or in matrimony or in relation with someone else from a healthy space, no matter what it is, you got to work on you. You got to get clear on you. You got to heal from whatever it is that may be harboring you or holding you. So if you want to master your life, if you want to really be abundant in life, you got to be willing to do the work on yourself and keep doing the work on yourself. Keep doing the work on yourself. She says on page 101, of course, to get good at managing people. I love the book recommendations that she referenced in here. Now, the books that she has in here, I have not read yet. So I don't know if anyone else has read the Phil Jackson book about, what was it? 11 Rings. I have not read that before. So I'll probably add that to my book list, but I need to read the books that I already have before I go buying other stuff. So I'm putting that on the book wish list. And then there's another book that she mentioned in here, Onward by Howard Schultz. And she says that she appreciated his transparency, his authenticity, and his commitment to integrity-based leadership. I resonated with that a lot because those are words that ring true for me, being transparent, being authentic, and being committed to integrity, because I even talked about this yesterday. So it's wonderful that these words came up, and it just reminded me like, hey, this may be a book I want to consider picking up just to kind of read his story and hear his story about Howard, get my words together, Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz. Lisa Nichols also says, but great leaders start leading at new levels when they are confronted with what seems to be the worst days. You don't get to choose when you lead, just lead. How many times do we allow circumstances or situations that may happen in our lives to determine us, or not really determine, but to deter us from leading in the capacity in which we know that we could be leading in, that we know that we should be leading in? We want to be able to master leading at all times, regardless of what we are being faced with. So that was something powerful that I took from this piece as well. She also talked about number 4, page 103, which was very, 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 very convicting to me, about allocating your time using a system and creating a delivery benchmark that keeps you on track. And so number 4 of this is learn to laser focus on completing individual projects and meeting specific goals. So as soon as I read this, I was thinking about my book project. And what I want to be able to get done. And I realized one of the things that I have not specifically done was created those benchmarks that I would remind myself to revisit. Yes, I had the timelines. Yes, I had these dates, but there's so many things that's going on in my schedule that doesn't allow me to personally prioritize the book writing as much as I should, but I want to be able to reframe that. I want to be able to rephrase that. I want to be able to reposition that so that I can do what's most important to me, and so that I can be able to celebrate something so that it can be repeated. What is today's topic? What gets celebrated gets repeated. And I took this from Lisa Nichols. This is something that she always says, and it's in the book on page 109. As I mentioned, what gets celebrated gets repeated. We got to learn to celebrate ourselves. We got to learn to celebrate our wins, no matter how big, no matter how small. I'm celebrating myself for logging off my computer today and fully focusing on attending this wedding from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock. From 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, we've been on this virtual wedding, and I'm celebrating myself for putting my phone on do not disturb so that no calls can come in, not checking my email, not checking anything, just solely focus on being present in the moment and witnessing such a beautiful matrimony on today. And I want to celebrate myself for focusing just on that, allowing myself to just be released from any stress or strain that I may have been feeling earlier on. I feel so excited, you guys. I feel so excited right now. Just taking out that full, 6 hours to celebrate and bask in this moment allow me to de-stress so much. I danced, I smiled, I cried, I celebrated a whole lot of stuff today. Beautiful. Most importantly, I'm just so filled with joy. I'm filled with joy because of the possibility. I'm filled with joy because of the experience. I feel with joy because I just felt stressed less. It was just good to sit down and just be a witness. It was good to just sit down and show up virtually. It was just good to just sit down and celebrate somebody else on the biggest day of their life. So I'm just excited. I'm celebrating myself for that. I don't know what you guys want to celebrate yourself for, but let's find ways to celebrate ourselves more intentionally going forward, and really being clear on what that's going to look like and setting those celebration moments in time. So I realized for me, when it comes to this book project, I got to incorporate some celebration moments and identifying what that's going to look like so that I can continue on with the writing. So I wanted to talk about that. We talked about failure before, so I'm not going to touch too much on that, even though that section was really good. But I really want us to focus on doing it afraid. So if you look on page 107, Lisa Nichols talks about doing it afraid and how to navigate your life or your situation through any fear storms that you have. How many of us have some fear storms? How many of us have some fear storms to love again? How many of us have some fear storms of wanting perfection? How many of us have some fear storms of not wanting to mess up? I'm raising my hand because that is something that I don't want to be able to experience. I don't want to get in any space where I could position myself to be hurt. I don't want to put myself in the space where I'm messing up and I cause mistakes. I just don't want to be put in those spaces. And so sometimes that can cause me to operate from a space of fear. Let me check in because I see some more comments came up. Acacia says she fired up and I love it. Thank y'all so much. Divinity says, hi, beautiful. Thank you so much, Divinity. Q Scott laughing, got the prayer hands going on. Coach Ruth says, I believe there's hope, but definitely some work I need to do if I ever remarry. Amen. 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 And I'm telling you, there has been some successful stories, but you said the key thing, we got to do the work. We got to do the work, not just on ourselves, but the person who we are meeting, the person we are attracting will have had to have done that work too. Because I'm vetting. Like Tracy Ann said, we got to let God vet our spouses. Come on, somebody. I'm on a whole new alert level now. A whole nother alert level now. I got hope. We got teachings by TG. I got inspiration. I have the self-work that I'm doing on myself through personal development, being aware of the things that I know that I need to change, being aware of the things that I know that I need to actively work on, and then making sure that I'm putting myself in the right headspace for whatever God has for me. I know it's going to be for me. And just putting in that work, and having the Lord vet them as well. Amen. Can we get an amen? Lisa Smiles is in the building. Hey, Lisa Smiles, so good to see you. She says you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Lisa Smiles. Thank you so much. I was just telling everybody that I just attended this here beautiful lady's wedding today. So I'm just super excited. So we had to get a little bit dolled up. We had to wear white today. So lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lisa Smile says, hey, DDTV tribe. I have watching the replay, just checking in. Oh, I have to watch the replay, just checking in. All right, no problem, Lisa Smiles. So glad that you made it on in. Check out the replay when you get a chance. Okay. All right. Q Sky says, hey, Lisa Smiles. Acacia says, I'm going to add that to my parenting bag. Come on, Acacia. I know that's right. Definitely have to vet a potential union. Vet all potential unions. Amen. Amen. Okay, y'all. I'm excited. I'm feeling good, but I'm not going to keep y'all on. I'm really not. I promise I'm not, but I'm so glad that you guys are here. I know this was kind of impromptu because I wasn't sure on the time, but I'm so glad that y'all are here. So what are some things that you want to be able to celebrate yourself for? Lisa gives some suggestions on what we could do to make sure that we're celebrating ourselves, because it's a way of letting us know that we're proud of us. Sometimes we often want to hear that I'm proud of you from somebody else. And 9 times out of 10, we just need to be able to hear it from ourselves. Can I drink to that? Apple juice, that is. Can I drink to that? We want to be able to tell ourselves that we're proud of our own selves because of our accomplishments, what that looks like, what that feels like, how that shows up. She said, how you can celebrate yourself with using these ideas. You can celebrate yourself with these ideas. Treat yourself to something special. You can buy yourself a gift, give yourself an important pleasure. Y'all know mine is the spa. That's my date with the Lord. At least once a month, I'm going on a spa date with the Lord. She says, invite a friend to celebrate with you. Amen. I need to do better with the invitations and celebrations and things like that. Sometimes we can just have a virtual party. We can have a virtual celebration, because this is proof in the pudding that it can be done. It's proof in the pudding that it can be done. The only thing that I wish I would have had was the plate of food that they had at that reception, because the food menu had my mouth watering. I said, Lord, I just wish I was there. But just these experiences, even if we're virtual, we can still celebrate with one another. We still can. We can still celebrate with one another. We can acknowledge one another. We can get on a Zoom call. Maybe I need to have a celebration Zoom just for the DDTV fan. We just gonna come up, pull up, celebrate our wins. I think that sounds like something great to do. Sherry is in the building saying, happy Friday, everyone. So good to see you, Sherry. Happy Friday. Welcome on into this room. We're just getting started, but we are not staying long. So I see. Acacia saying, sip, sip, hooray. Sip, sip, hooray. How does that sound? Do you guys want to have like a little sip and zoom celebration for us? DDTV family, I think I want to do that for y'all. I think I want to do that for us. Sherry is also saying, I see you, so you look pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was just sharing with the fam that I just left a wedding ceremony, a wedding reception that was absolutely beautiful. This here woman right here. Okay, so she also says, take yourself on a special vacation. This is one of the things that I've learned to start doing, and I call my retreats, my annual retreats, like my vacation. Even though when you go on these retreats, it's kind of work because you're doing emotional work, but that's the only time where I feel like I can truly break away. And I made the retreat an annual thing for me, and I want to be able to resume it this year. I really need to figure out what my schedule is going to look like. So I'm waiting to get the okays so I can choose which day I'm going to go on this retreat. But I need a break. I need to be in the Bahamas. I need to be away because just looking at the water from the view that we had today just reminded me. It just took me back, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it was breathtaking. Breathtaking. When I tell you, breathtaking today, breathtaking. Take yourself on a special vacation. So my special vacations are either going to be my retreats, or if I want to do something that's closer within the States, I can try to find something, maybe find like a tiny house place, get away, go there for a weekend or something along those lines. She says, cook a special celebration dinner for you and your family. That's an idea that you could also do to celebrate your wins and celebrate what are some of the things that you want to be able to honor and acknowledge and indicate that you've been able to accomplish. So I'm grateful for making it through this week. I'm telling you, the last 6 hours were literally the highlight of the last 2 weeks. I feel totally rejuvenated, so excited, grateful, honored. And of course, you know, being able to see my mom yesterday, finally after three months via video conferencing or video call. So today was a very great day. Yesterday was a great day too, despite it all. And I'm just grateful. I'm not going to keep y'all long, but I just had to share how in gratitude I am. And Tracy Ann just hopped in the building saying, hey, ladies, running late, was out running errands. No problem, because I know I didn't really have a time set for today because things got pushed back, but I'm so glad that you're here and that you're in the building. I want to encourage you guys before we go, drop in the chat for me one thing that you want to celebrate yourself for. Tell me one thing. Say your name, and we're going to take this from the mirror exercise that Lisa Nichols has us do. Say your name and say, I am proud of you for. So example would be Sophia, I am proud of you for turning off your work computer and allowing yourself to enjoy this magical moment that you were able to witness for 6 hours today. I am proud of you for saying no to your work and yes to a celebration of someone else's life. I want to say to you that I'm proud of you for showing up and doing the work for you. I'm proud of you today for still pulling up and doing this live stream to keep our commitments to the words and the studies that we're doing inside of the Abundance Now book by Lisa Nichols. Now Halls. Okay, Now Hall. All right. So Sherry says, sounds good to me. We've been putting in the work. Amen. Acacia says, I need to do that. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Tracy Ann says, you look so beautiful, Sophia. Thank you so much, Tracy Ann. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got on a little bit of foundation, you know, I think I can still beat my face just a little bit. I don't really have on nothing but foundation, you guys, and just lipstick. And I have like the little eyeshadow and stuff. But other than that, that's it. All right. So can I read these off for you so that I can celebrate your I'm proud ofs and for you to be able to hear your I'm proud ofs as well? So Acacia, I'm proud of you for being a great mom. Acacia, can I add exceptional mom? Can I add exceptional mom to that for you? Amen. Tracy Ann says, I am proud of me for finally taking control of my finances. Do not make me get up and shout and run around this whole office. Do not make me get up and break another sweat with a praise dance. Tracy Ann, I am proud of you for taking control of your finances. I'm proud of you for that as well. Amen. Coach Root says, I am proud of you for practicing self-care and being consistent with getting my finances in order. Amen, Coach Root. Amen. I am proud of you for practicing self-care consistently. Practicing self-care consistently and getting your finances in order. Y'all gonna make me get up and shout. Y'all gonna make me get up and shout. Sherry says, Sherry, I am proud of you for your dedication, hard work, and personal development you're putting in to create the abundant life you want. Sherry, don't make me get up and shout. Oh, beautiful. Tracy Ann says, I worded it wrong. No, I think it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. If you want to rewrite it, you can rewrite it and I can restate it for you, but sure. Q, I am proud of you for your resiliency, diligence, and commitment of restoration in doing the work this past year. And I see the benefits and rewards. Come on, how powerful is that? I am so proud of you all. I am proud of you for stating your I'm proud of yous. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it. I love it. Does anyone else have a I'm proud of you that they would like to share? Anyone else? I would love to read it. I would love to read it. Divinity, I am proud of you for not letting you get in your own way. How many of us let us get in our own way sometimes? Divinity, that's powerful. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for not letting you get in your own way. Beautiful. Oh, my heart is so full on today. My heart is so full. I want to challenge you guys to remember your I'm proud ofs. And if you need to continue to say that to yourself, do it in the mirror. I'm pointing to my mirror that's right over here on the other side of this camera across this wall. This is one of the exercises that Lisa challenged us to do. She calls it the mirror work. And with the mirror work, you do, she gives you 3 sentence stems and you finish each sentence stem 7 different times. You finish each sentence stem 7 different times. The first one is you say your name. I am proud that you. So you're saying I'm proud. In here, we're doing what I'm proud of you for. But when you begin to do your mirror work, and we're going to see this inside of the Abundance Now book as we continue to read through the chapters, but you're going to see that there's going to be some mirror work prompts that's going to take you through the space of you identifying what are you proud of you for, but saying it in a different way. Sophia, I am proud that you. And then you have to find 7 different endings for that sentence stem. And then there's another sentence stem, and you find 7 different endings for that. But you do this while you are standing in the mirror. Sometimes you're going to cry about it. Sometimes you're going to laugh about it. Sometimes you're going to get emotional about it. Sometimes you may not even want to do it. You may not even want to look at yourself in the mirror anymore. But let's start to embrace all of who we are, even if they are flaws. Look in the mirror, face your flaws so that you can overstep those flaws with new, gracious being, new, gracious activity, new, gracious thinking, so that you can operate differently. So that you can operate differently. Q Sky says, as part of my daily affirmations, I incorporate proud, forgive, and committed. I got that from So via Lisa. Yes. That's the 7 sentence stems that Q Scott is talking about. I am proud that you, I forgive you for, and I commit to you that. We're going to read it in here. If we keep reading, we're going to see it in here. And let's do this work starting tonight. starting tonight, I need to get back into doing my mirror work because I had my sentence stems right up here. Let me go and get it so y'all won't think I'm lying. I had my whiteboard and I have this taped on my whiteboard. So you guys see this? Daily, Sophia, I'm proud that you, Sophia, I forgive you for, Sophia, I commit to you that. 7 different endings for each. And I've had this written down since Lisa Nichols shared this exercise with us. And this has been on my wall since 2017. This has been on my wall since 2017. Now, it's one thing to have it up on the wall. See, look, it already done tore. It's one thing to have it up on the wall, but it's another thing to make sure that you do the work associated with it. So sometimes you need those healthy reminders, but you need to put it in a place where you're going to actually look at it and do the work associated with it. So instead of me having this on my whiteboard, I probably need to tape this sucker onto my mirror. I need to put it up on the mirror so that way I can remember to do it when I'm looking in the mirror. So this was a healthy reminder. I probably need to rewrite it. Look, it done tore and everything. I've been holding on to it. But nonetheless, we got to do this work. We got to do this work. We got to be willing to do this work. So say what you're proud of yourself for in 7 different endings, and you got to dig and find it every day. What are you forgiving yourself for? I'm forgiving myself for the mistakes I made this week because I made quite a few. I'm forgiving myself for that. I'm forgiving myself for procrastinating. I'm forgiving myself for not honoring my word. I'm forgiving myself for putting my book as a secondary project. I'm forgiving myself for, I'm going to say it like this, the souls that I have let down as a result of not yet delivering this book. Can we go deep? Can we go deep? I got some stuff I got to forgive myself for. And as a result of you identifying what you're proud of you for, what you forgive yourself for, what are you going to commit to going forward? And what are you going to commit to that you're going to actually mean? What are you going to commit yourself to that you're going to actually mean? Not just say it for fun, but to mean it. To mean it. So I'm going to do my exercise as soon as this live stream ends. I'm going to do my exercise. I'm going to record some videos since I got this good head face on. Might as well maximize the productivity or the production space of it. And then I'm going to call it a night because we got to start early tomorrow. So we have our budget with me live stream tomorrow. So I hope that a lot of you all will be able to come. If you can't make it, I know my West Coasters, Tracy Ann, Coach Root, y'all on the West Coast, I know it's early for you guys. So please do not feel any pressure with getting up so early to be able to join us that early in the morning. You could always tune in to a later live stream and just use that time for your budgeting time. But for those of us who are on the East Coast and you plan on getting up at 8 and you plan to join me for the Budget With Me live stream, please join me tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm going to start the room actually a little bit earlier than that because I have some things that I want to be able to get done. So whoever wants to pop in and join me before 8, you can. But the show starts at 8. The official Budget With Me is going to start at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And then y'all know we're going to be back tomorrow night so that we can finish going over the next 10 pages. So your reading assignment for tonight through tomorrow is to read pages 111 through 120 in the Abundance Now book. So we're starting chapter 3, which is the enchantment of your life relationships. I'm just getting excited just reading the title. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. The way I'm feeling, I'm probably gonna read my sections tonight because I feel so enchanted. I feel so blissful because of the wedding that I was able to witness on today. I feel like I am on a whole high right now. A blissful high. Excitement. Just excitement. Acacia is saying lights, camera, action. Okay. Lisa Smiles popped back in the building. So good to see you, Lisa Smiles. Welcome on back. Lisa, I am proud of you for being consistent. Lisa Smiles, I am proud of you for being consistent too, because you've been showing up and you've been showing out. Come on, somebody. I absolutely love it. Lisa, I am proud of you too for being consistent. And Acacia is in agreement. She's saying, good job, Lisa Smiles. Come on, let's go. So reading assignment, next 10 pages, chapter 3, starting on page 111. We're going to read through 120. Y'all know where to find the community post in the morning. We're going to have our morning inspiration. Community post is going to drop at 9 a.m. We have Budget With Me live stream. Officially starts at 8, but if you want to join me before 8, feel free, because I'll probably start the room at around 7. And then we're going to close out, and then we're going to come back again for our live stream discussion for day 12 of us going through our tribute to Lisa Nichols in honor of Women's Day month and in honor tonight of her wedding day. Oh, y'all, when I tell y'all it was beautiful, epic, breathtaking. When I tell y'all I left out, I just have hope. That's all I can say is I have hope for my love life. That's all I can say. And I can cheers to that one more time. So with that, I want to remind you guys that your financial prosperity awaits you. I wish I would have told y'all ahead of time to get a glass together, but I want to cheers to each and every one of you for showing up for yourselves. I want to cheers to each and every one of you for being willing to do the work. I want to cheers to each and every one of you for staying committed to your process, not my process, not your spouse's process, not your child's process, not your siblings' process, not your parents' process, but staying true to your process, because this is your journey and only your journey is the one that you're going to live. So I want to encourage you guys on tonight and let you all know how much I appreciate you. And we're going to toast this night away. Cheers, not only to you. I want to celebrate you for all your efforts. I want to celebrate you for your accomplishments. I want to celebrate you for every single thing that you said that you were proud of. And I want to close out this night by celebrating once again and honoring once again my mentor, the one who has literally introduced me to personal development that has helped transform my life, and who is the author, creator of this book, Abundance Now. I want to celebrate Mrs. Lisa Mrs. Come on, Mrs. Ain't that right? Mrs. Lisa Nichols Hall. Cheers and cheers and cheers. You all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all already know what to do, and that's what? Get to work. All right. Bye. The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Melone. The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Melone. The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Melone. Hey! The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Melone.